No, you be the old man.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
you there, boy.
Yes, sir.
It's Christmas Day. Have you listened to the House Husbands podcast?
I haven't, sir.
Well, here's an iPhone.
So, this is gonna be a big one. Okay, this is a big one, and I just as
Shoot,
a
partner.
heads up, as a heads up to any of our listeners, this is about Santa Claus. Okay, so I'll just preface with that, and then I'll just jump right into
Does
it.
he
Santa
have
Claus
claws?
isn't real. He's not real. All right. He's
Wait,
not. Oh no.
I met
No,
him,
no.
man.
He's not real.
I met him.
He's not real, right?
I've met him.
Anthony met Santa
no,
Claus.
Santa Claus is real.
Santa Claus is real.
When I was a kid, I had a whole little folder of evidence for Santa Claus being real, and it was all just stuff my parents left.
You're gonna
around.
present it to the. Yeah, I got this 14-year-old carrot with a bite out of it from Rudolph.
My parents would like eat
It's, like,
baby
all
carrots
brown
and throw them on the lawn. But no, I had a note thanking me for the cookies we made.
Yeah.
I had another note
Was it
as
in your
well.
parents' handwriting?
Yes, it was.
Case in point.
And I met him.
Okay.
I met. So I remember when we were, when I was in elementary school, there was like a girl whose dad dressed up like Santa Claus for her, and like we were like two of the kids that would try to debate other kids that Santa Claus was real, because like there was that only child. He was like not an only child, like his nearest sibling was like 20 years older than him, and they just like ruined his life and told him Santa Claus wasn't real when he was 3, right? So he was just cynical, and we'd always try to debate him.
Yeah.
And her dad broke his back just after Christmas, and
jeez.
and yeah, but like that was her evidence. She was like, "Yeah, well, Santa Claus is real because my dad has a broken back, and when I met Santa, his back wasn't broken. So riddle me that. So he wasn't in the costume,
So
and I met him. So riddle me that.
And then the defense to that was,
I don't remember. The guy was dumb.
but he's not real. Okay, he's not.
Okay, fine. He's not real.
It's just
He's
was-
real in my heart.
he's real in your heart. He's real
Saint
in the
Nick was
Christmas
a real
spirit.
guy.
He was a real guy, historical figure.
I like the Christmas spirit. I like the season of giving.
But here's what I'm getting at, though. Here's what I'm getting at. Are you a good parent if you just lie to your kid and you build this foundation of trust for like 11 years, and then you're just like,
so you're gonna bring this
just
up.
kidding.
You're gonna bring this up after I tell you about how my parents
Just kidding.
gave me all this evidence for Santa Claus.
Hey man, I'm right in the boat with you. I'm in the boat with you. But I want to.
What did your parents do? What was your Santa Claus thing? What did your parents do stuff for you for Santa Claus?
Oh yeah. No, I
All
got
right,
like a
shoot.
pair of reading glasses that were like old. That was my parents. They were
They
like,
they left
yeah.
reading glasses.
Yeah, they were like, oh, these were Santa's reading glasses.
How
He
is it
forgot
gonna
them.
say?
Like, they bought a.
Santa should be wearing these if he's driving home.
Well, it's the Rangers, so. But like, a whole bunch of stuff. That we had a rink in our backyard, and one of the toys was damaged when they bought it. So they made this whole story about how the toy fell out of the sleigh and landed on our rink and then it
And then
broke a little
Your
bit.
dad hits a hammer on the rink.
Yeah, and then he had this whole story, and then they got it replaced and stuff afterward. It was this whole thing. Anyways, so there was a lot of belief on my end, and a lot of trust that was built up between. about
What
that.
was your reaction when you realized Santa wasn't real?
I was really disappointed, and not even like
How old
mad.
were you?
I was unfortunately old.
Like grade 9?
Like I was grade 7.
I think I was around. I was clinging forward to it.
I want to say grade 7 was like I was like 11 or 12.
Well,
Probably 12.
I had an older brother, and then like one year my mom was just like, all right, like what does everyone want?
That's how it came up.
I was like old for it, and like I guess like we kind of knew my brother's like deep in high school.
Yeah. See, I always had this. I always had this inkling because people would be like, "He's not real, man," and I was like,
I was
Yeah,
like, you
well,
can think that.
you
I'm
can- I'm just gonna keep- yeah,
I'm
exactly.
gonna keep having fun.
I'm
here.
gonna keep believing. But then it's like, then you finally find out the truth, and it's like this ultimate betrayal. And So
See,
like
I didn't feel betrayed
of
by my
that-
parents though. Like I think
No.
that it's a way to keep like I think childhood's all about the magic of the world, right? And like I think if you can cling to something like that that's so magical for a long time,
yeah,
like you can have the spirit of Santa Claus
Yeah.
alive still
definitely.
as you get older. And I think it's more about how you take the loss of Santa Claus. Like if you just decide to be cynical now and like, wow, well, Santa's not real.
So
That's
everything
you know
is
what I mean?
real.
Like I think it's about fostering a belief of the magic in everything and not
Sure.
just pinning all the magic in the world to
On
Santa
Santa
and the
Claus.
Easter Bunny. Because if it's all pinned on them, then they leave, you're done.
Yeah, it's over.
But if there's like
Welcome
a
to
little bit of
adulthood.
magic everywhere, like you can like look at the first snowfall and have some fun, or like you go
Yeah.
out to the woods and see how magical nature is and all these other things, I
Yes.
think you're fine.
But all this to say that kids, I'm gonna make a case for the fact that I think kids have gotten dumber in the past 50 years, because back in like the 1930s, okay, let's just say that 1930s, it was incredibly easy to pass off gifts as, oh yeah, Santa's elves built this with their bare hands. Nowadays they're handing out Hot Wheels branded
iPads.
racetracks and
iPads.
iPads by Apple, and it's like you got to admit that Santa Claus is now just the big pharma but for toys. It's just the big, you know what I mean?
see, but this is the thing. This is the thing. Santa has magic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you can
He
magic.
could, he could just make
But
an
it was
iPad.
so much more
He could just
believable
conjure an iPad.
when you get like a homemade sled that your dad
Well, I
actually
remember,
whittled
like,
or whatever.
I think there was a time or two where my mom's like, "Yeah, I don't know if Santa can build that."
See, she knows.
So, you can pull that move.
But it's like, what do the elves do now? What do they really do? They're not building stuff. No, they're
technicians, man.
out shopping.
Well, there is another really funny Family Guy episode where they tackled that, and all the elves were like zombies and like inbred and like doing work that they couldn't, like they weren't meant for. They were like, we were cobblers, man. Like we were small woodworkers. Like they used to ask for a doll. Now I have to build a Nintendo. Like
What do I do?
to build a Switch.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 episodes of The House Husbands, 11 gators chomping, 10 Candy Crushers, 9 Beaver Dams, 8 tests of morality, 7 new jobs, 6 caveman feet, 5 nicknames, 4 Roy Canucks, 3 rocket cars, 2 quotations, and a guy cutting in a line.
Thanks for listening this year, guys.
Yeah, have a happy holiday. Stay safe out there, and check us out on all the other stuff there.
Plenty more on its way.